Hola, ¿qué tal? Aquí otra vez Hochi. Gracias por visitar este canal. Como siempre los invito a que se suscriban y le den a la campanita. Aquí les traigo dos videos, un video de Joe Biden y un video de Donald J. Trump, donde le están hablando a los hispanos aquí en Estados Unidos, especialmente a los hispanos que pueden votar. Aquí se los dejo para que ustedes hagan conciencia y sepan o vean cuál es el mejor candidato para el futuro de este país y el futuro de nuestros hijos. Aquí se los dejo, por favor comenten ahí abajo. Como siempre, gracias. Y que Dios los bendiga a todos.
Today in America, more than 120,000 people have died from COVID-19, and more than 2 million have been infected. The Latino community is being disproportionately impacted. And we know Latinos are working every day in the front lines of fighting this virus. All told, almost 19% of Latinos are now unemployed. That's not just unacceptable. It won't be acceptable if I am elected president, I promise you. Donald Trump ran for president 4 years ago, and he made a lot of promises. He promised he'd protect dreamers. Then he sought to rip away their protections, fighting all the way to the Supreme Court to reverse DACA. Thankfully, the court has now invalidated the president's cruel efforts to separate dreamers from their families and force them to leave their home. He also promised insurance for everybody, but instead he has done everything within his power to dismantle Obamacare, which allowed more than 4 million Latinos to gain access to health care coverage for the first time. And Trump promised jobs, jobs, jobs was the quote, and upward mobility for Americans. But that's not what we've seen from Donald Trump. He's not looking out for everyday Americans. When this crisis hit, we all saw clearly who Trump's economy was built to serve and who it wasn't. Not workers, not the middle class, not Latinos. Look, I've done this before. I know what it takes. I'm running for president to build on that legacy, expanding access to opportunities, building equality, closing the gaps in health care and income, and continuing to tackle the social disparities that plague this country. I'll protect dreamers. I'll keep families together in order to give everybody the shot at the American dream that they deserve. That's what I mean when I say we're in a battle for the soul of this nation. In this November, there's more at stake than ever before.
Standing in the Rose Garden of the White House, and right behind me is the Oval Office, and it's an honor to be speaking to our great Hispanic Americans. There is no group of people that has that ambition and that drive, and we love you all, and we're working very hard. You never had better numbers than you had, as you know, prior to the Chinese virus coming over. You never had numbers anywhere close. Your employment numbers were the best ever. Your home ownership was the best ever. Everything was number one by far in the history of our country. And now we're building it up again, and we're building it fast. We have 660,000 people last month, Hispanics, got new jobs. We have paycheck protection for the smaller businesses, and they got tremendous amounts of money so they can keep their small businesses going, because I don't even know if you know, but Hispanic Americans are among the top owners of small business, very productive and really incredible business people. I'm working very hard on Venezuela and Cuba. They are not taking care of their people, and we're doing a lot about it. You'll be seeing it, and you have seen it. We're doing a lot about it. We will never, ever forget Venezuela and Cuba. Hispanic Americans are doing well. We're building up the economy. It's my number one thing right now. I'm building it back. By next year, it will be as strong as it was, if not stronger, because we have great stimulus coming in from Congress. And that's the other thing. We got things from Congress that nobody else would have been able to do. So we got tremendous money coming in for stimulus, and Hispanic Americans are getting a lot of that money. There's going to be a lot of stimulus. Your businesses are getting back. Your jobs are getting back. By next year, you're going to be stronger than ever before.